Yeah, I think both those players have made a significant contribution to the team, and I think that's part of what we have to do is draft well and develop these young guys, and those two specifically have been guys that have done a good job for us, and we got to continue to develop them and continue to get them better.
You were asked about the amount of injuries the other day, and saying that's not necessarily a rhyme or reason. Is there any rhyme or reason or approach to how long guys are missing time? There've been a lot that have been sort of week to week, and then they've missed 6 weeks, Marshawn, Jarvis, things like that. Is there more of a conservative approach, more of a different people making the decisions on when to bring people back? I mean, is there
No, look, I mean, you see this across the league in a lot of different areas. It's really on an individual basis, and there's kind of, with each injury, there's kind of a baseline time frame that you're kind of looking at, but yet we're trying to push them to get back as quickly as they can. And the key is can the player go out and perform his job at an acceptable level, and look, I think all of our guys that have been injured have been working extremely hard to try to get themselves back. I think that's just a little bit of the nature of what you deal with injuries in our league. So I think everybody's trying to get everybody back, medical staff, players, everybody. It's just how it pans out.
And then I know we often use whether they're placed on IR or not as a way to determine how long you thought they'd miss, but is the fact that you only have 8 of those spots now, do you?
Yeah, look, I think there's some of that kind of goes into it. Again, we take each one of them on a case-by-case basis, and look, I think certainly some of your call it high-profile players or whatever, you're pushing to try to get them back ahead of time. You don't want to lose a game for one of those guys when they could potentially be back, and so I think we spend a lot of time talking about that, visiting about that. Myself, Mickey, the training staff. And try to do what we feel like is best for both the player and the team.
Does the practice squad elevations make it easier to carry a guy through, like maybe before those were around?
Not really. You only get 2 elevations in a week, and so it's not like, back when we had COVID, you could elevate as many players as you wanted to, but now you really only got, 2 per week and 3 per player. So no, I don't think that makes it, easier.
Dennis, TJ Watt was free to play with no limitation. What type of challenges he presented?
Well, he's an outstanding football player. Defensive MVP, 24 sacks. I think he causes a lot of disruption both in the run game and the passing game, and so, and I think, when he's on the field, I think, he brings a certain level of energy to their football team. And so, that's something that we'll have to deal with this week.